So it's going to show a posterior tibialis activation. So that's a muscle that runs behind your shin, down the inside, and attaches right here in the top of your arch of the foot. It can be important for a couple things. It can be important if you're having bottom of the foot pain because it actually controls the arch when our foot hits the ground and we're on one leg. It also controls kind of the rear part of the foot, or helps as we come and toe off. So there's a couple different times we're going to use this, but here's the drill. We're going to get a band, kind of a medium band, put it around the feet and cross a leg over. Now here's the key. I'm going to get this kind of right over the arch, if anything biased back towards the heel a little bit. And then if I just relax, that band is pulling my whole foot down. And so I'm going to try and invert, which means angle up this way. So I'm trying to come here, and I'm actually going to kick my leg out a little bit. That increases the line of pull of this band. If it bunches up a little bit like that, that's fine. So I'm going to come up, and then I'm going to move from dorsiflexion, which is pulling up, into plantar flexion, which is coming down like I'm pushing on a gas pedal. But the whole time, I want to avoid letting the band pull me that way to the floor. And so this is going to take some control, so it's a small little movement. But what I want you to see is that there can be a tendency to lead with the toes. So as people pull up, they'll pull their toes up, and then they'll kind of crunch down. And so I used to put the band here, and then as it came up, people get cramping of their arch of their foot because they'd be using their toes. So kind of moving the band here, and then slowly moving up and down helps us to control this a whole lot more. So I typically do 15 to 25 reps even with control, and we want to feel this kind of up the whole inside part of the leg. Then when you're done with that, I want to see if you can use it when you're standing. So I'm standing, what this muscle does is help me create an arch and some rotational stability of the leg. And so once you finish that, I want you to stand and just balance and see if you can engage and use that muscle to kind of help you balance. So I've injured this ankle, and so you can see my arch wants to drop in that way. And so it's part of this muscle's job is to help keep me stable as I'm staying on one leg and as I come through the stance.